One of Donald Trump's key goals is to reduce U.S. government spending. But one of the ways he plans to achieve that reduction is by establishing the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE for short. The goal of DOGE will be to identify and remove unnecessary government expenditures, streamline federal agencies, and cut ineffective government programs. Trump also plans to implement a federal hiring freeze and consolidate over 400 federal agencies into approximately 99, aiming to decrease the federal workforce and reduce administrative costs. Only time will tell if these measures prove effective. If they do, it's possible that it does turn government spending around, and that could put an end to gold's outperformance against treasuries. However, the road to cutting U.S. government spending might not be as straightforward as it seems. Around 30% of total government spending comes from just healthcare. Back in 2009, the U.S. government spending on healthcare was about 5% of the entire U.S. GDP. Right now, that number sits at almost 6%, and healthcare costs are expected to continue growing for the next 30 years, potentially even crossing 8% of U.S. GDP. According to the Congressional Budget Office, an agency that provides Congress with economic and budget analysis to help guide policy decisions. The reason healthcare spending is projected to increase is in large part because of an aging population in the United States and the spread of chronic diseases like obesity and diabetes. These are problems that require much more complex solutions. The US government won't be able to just cut spending for them. And the same is true for interest costs. So the interest payment on US debt, that is also largely out of the control of the US government. These are also projected to grow from 3% to 6% of GDP. Another factor to consider is defense spending. Defense spending in the US makes up a massive 13.3% of federal spending. And in a world with ongoing global conflicts and rising geopolitical tensions, it's possible that the government ramps up its spending on defense. For example, ever since Russia invaded Ukraine in February of 2022, the US has already sent $66.5 billion worth of weapons. So, although the new administration seems to be determined to reduce government expenses, they may find the task to be difficult. Certain areas of federal spending like healthcare, interest costs, and defense spending will prove tricky to cut down on, and together make up over 50% of government spending. If they are able to reduce spending, and that's a big if, it could lead investors rotating into treasuries from gold. But if government spending continues like it has been over the past years, it would likely lead to a secular outperformance of gold. In fact, gold has shown to be quite a reliable way of judging how the market is thinking about the US debt situation, and its recent recovery indicates that the market continues to remain concerned about the US debt, at least for now. At Capital.com, we'll continue to provide updates on such market developments. You can trade the TLT ETF and CFDs on gold on the Capital.com platform. Thank you for watching.